All right. So, hello and good morning, yogis. Welcome to our Thursday strength yoga class. It is wonderful to have you here. It is day 5 of our 30-day yoga challenge. So, for today's class, we are doing a strength class. So, you may want to have some hand weights available. You can use 1, 2, 3, 5-pound hand weights. It is entirely up to you. You can also skip the hand weights altogether and you will still get just as much benefit from this practice, though this class is focused on building up physical strength, toning the body. Any amount of extra resistance in the body is going to benefit and is going to help you tone and build more muscle strength. So grab your hand weights. Another thing that I highly recommend for this practice and for any practice really is to put on a fun playlist. So for today, if it's easier for you to move the body to music, I recommend putting on a playlist. I always teach in silence just because it's hard to get the music right and royalties and everything like that. So for this class especially, I highly recommend using music as a tool to keep you motivated, to keep you moving. So we are going to start today's practice in an easy seat. If sitting in an easy seat is uncomfortable for you, please know that you can sit with your legs extended out in front of you, ground down into your sitting bones, get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. And I invite you to close down your eyes and flip your palms, palm facing down onto your knees. Let's start to tap into the breath and bring in that breath awareness. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And an open mouth exhale, breathe it out. Deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth exhale, breathe it out. And again, big breath in through the nose. Open mouth exhale, breathe it out. Bring your lips to press. And let's activate our Ujjayi breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Ujjayi means to control or restrict, so you can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create a little bit of restriction in the back of your throat. The beautiful thing about this breath is it does help to focus the mind and it energizes and calms the body, but also it tones the neck muscles. So there's a little extra benefit to practicing this breath. So it's really simple, just inhales and exhales through the nose. Now, as we do repetitions in our bodies, we're going to link our breath to the repetition. And as we press the elbows together, we're going to exhale. And we do that because when we exhale, we actually engage the core, we engage the respiratory muscles just that much more. So we're getting that much more benefit when we exhale on that repetition. Let's tuck our chin to our chest and gently roll the ear from right to left. Rolling the chin through center, just shifting ear right and left. And then let's draw the right ear to the right shoulder, walk the left fingertips away and take the right hand to the head and just kind of, you're not pressing onto the head, but you're just creating that space through the side body, through the neck. Bring the right hand down, head comes through center, left hand, left knee, roll left ear, left shoulder, walk the right fingertips away. Take the left hand to the side of the head and just to have that little bit of extra awareness, not a whole bunch of extra weight, but just some extra awareness. And then let that left hand come down, head comes back through center. Let's inhale, lift the chin up and arch the chest forward. And exhale, tuck the chin and round the spine back. Inhale, arch the chest forward, lift through the chin. And exhale, round the spine back. 2 more. Inhale, arch, lift, open through that throat. And exhale, round the spine back. Last one. Inhale, arch, and come forward. And exhale, round the spine back. Come through center. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend to the right. Right hand down, left hand reaches. Sink that left hip down. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches. Open through that side body. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, bring the hands down. Shift yourself into a tabletop position. If tabletop is uncomfortable for your body, know that you can always place a blanket underneath the knees or a towel underneath the knees for a little bit of extra comfort. Tuck the tailbone under and draw the belly button to the spine and really feel into this nice, balanced, stable tabletop. Maybe spread your fingers wide a little bit more, checking in that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and that the shoelace side of your feet are resting down. If for some reason you feel some tenderness in your wrists here, you can walk the hands slightly forward and decrease the angle in the wrist. That will help decrease any sensitivity in the wrist. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, press through the palms, tuck the chin to chest, create space between the shoulder blades. Inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Come back through center. Let's do some circles with the torso, bringing the upper body over to the right, forward, left, and then swing the hips back and around. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Change direction. Left, forward, right, back and around. Add in the breath. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Just know if you feel some cracking and popping in your body, this is not a normal movement for the body. So that's air moving through your joints. Come through center. Let's walk the hands a handprint forward. Bring the toes together and the knees slightly wide. The hips back. And then bring the chest forward, lift the toes, lift the gaze, drop that low back, and then press back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, lift the toes, lift the gaze. Exhale, press back. 2 more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Come back to that neutral tabletop position. Let's start to get into the glutes, lifting the right leg up, flexing through the toes, and we're going to lift that heel straight toward the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the knee out to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that knee down. Switch it out. Left leg lifts. Flex through that foot, press the heel straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then send that knee straight out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that knee come down. Let's walk the hands back, come onto the knees. Coming up onto your knees, checking in that the knees are stacked underneath the hips, and maybe you draw the toes toward one another. It's okay if those feet aren't touching. Let's extend the arms out and take a moment to roll out the wrists. And then bend into the elbows, bringing the hands to the back of the head. And we're going to bend to the right, center, bend to the left, center, bend to the right, center, left, center. 2 more on each side, right, center, left, center. Last one each side, right, center, left, center. Arms come back out. Take a moment, roll out those wrists. And plant the hands down. Flip the toes, press the hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog, creating that upside down V shape in the body. Feet are hip width distance. Hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. Spread your fingers out wide and maybe press the pointer finger in. Sink your chest toward your thighs as you sink your heels down. Take a deep breath in. Sink those heels down on the exhale. And inhale, come high on the tiptoes. And exhale, sink the heels closer to the mat. It's okay if they don't touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, sink the heels down. One more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, sink the heels down. Look forward, step forward, stay hinged forward. Heel toe your feet hip width distance apart. Good measurement for your body is 2 fist distance between your feet. Let your head hang heavy, grab opposite elbows and shift the upper body from side to side in ragdoll pose. Stay connected to your breath. Let the hands come down, heel toe the feet back toward one another. Maybe the toes and heels touch. And let's come into a halfway lift, flat back. Hands to shins, sink the hips back and lengthen the crown forward. Let's feel into this for a moment and really engage through the core. Sinking the hips back, lengthening the crown forward. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Take a gentle bend in the knees as you slowly rise all the way to standing, coming in for our mountain pose. So for our mountain pose, tuck that tailbone under and feel the engagement through your core, getting nice and solid through that core. Ground down into the feet. Let's press our palms through heart center, elbows wide. Close down your eyes and grip your toes into the floor, into the space beneath you, and then let them release. 2 more times. Grip those toes in and let them release. Last one. Grip the toes in and release. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Link the thumbs together. Exhale, bend to the right, hips to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, hips to the right, hands to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Ride your breath all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Sink those hips back, lengthen the crown forward. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. For today's high plank, let's zip the legs up nice and tight together and really press through the palms. Always an option to come down onto the knees. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Use control, draw the elbows in, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high, take a moment, roll out that ankle. Look between your hands, slowly, gently swing that right foot all the way through. Do what you need to do to get there, coming into your low lunge. Runner's lunge, keeping your hands down. Shift the weight forward, shift the weight back. Continuing to warm up the hips, warm up the hamstrings. Let's plant the back heel down and bring your weights through heart center, coming into our warrior one. Get nice and solid in your warrior one feet. So that front foot is pointed straight forward, stacking the knee over the ankle. The back foot's at a 45-degree angle, pointed toward the top left corner of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up with your weights, and then exhale, open up your arms to a cactus. And draw the exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow. 3 more. Link your breath to your movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come straight up. Straight up. Let's bring the weights down by our side, lengthening the crown forward. Tuck the elbows into the side body. And do some tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip the palms, palm facing up, and pulse those weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights come through heart center. Change that back foot to parallel to the back side of your mat, opening up for our warrior 2. We have that nice heel to arch alignment with the feet. Bend into the front knee, knees over the front ankle. Open up, and let's press the weights up. And then sink back into our cactus. Exhale and inhale as you sink in. Exhale as you inhale as you sink in. Bring the weights through heart center. Bump up on your back toe into your high lunge. Draw that back heel up toward the ceiling. Weights are at heart center. Hold them there. Get solid through the legs. With the weights at heart center, we're going to bring that back knee to a hover and then straighten. And hover and straighten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the weights come down. Step the right foot back into your high plank, and we'll take it through that chaturanga. Weights can be off to the side or maybe in your hands. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching it out to the other side, ground down into the right foot, send that left leg up and back. Take a moment, roll out the ankle. Look between your hands, step that foot all the way through between your hands, coming into your low runner's lunge. Keeping your hands down on the floor, shifting forward, shifting back, warming up the hips, warming up the hamstrings. Sink forward, stacking your knee over your ankle, pop your back heel down at that 45, bring the weights through heart center. Sink into that front knee, press into the outside edge of the back foot, and square the hips and shoulders forward. Cactus out the arms, and elbows together for 5. Powerful exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink forward, draw the elbows into the side body, tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, you're doing awesome. 2, 1, palms come face up, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights come through heart center. Parallel that back foot to the back side of your mat, coming into our warrior 2. Bending into the front knee, cactusing out the arms, and straighten through the front leg, press up and sink back in. Press up and sink back in. 3 more. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Weights come through heart center. Bump up on your back toes. Come into that high lunge position. Keeping your weights at heart center, hover the back heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Weights come down. Send that left foot back to meet the right. Let's take it through our chaturanga. So good. Look forward. Step the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand, left foot to the outside edge of the left hand, and sink into your squat. Heels in, toes out. Weights are at heart center. And we're going to lift and press to the right, lower, lift, press to the left, lower, lift, press to the right, lower, lift, press to the left, lower, to the right, center, to the left, center. Sink down low, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips, hands come down, heel toe the feet back toward one another. Bend into the knees, sink all the way down into your boat pose. Bring the weights through heart center. You can keep the feet down, parallel the shins to the ceiling, or lift the legs. Find what feels right to you. Weights are at heart center, and we're going to drop them right and left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs. Shift yourself forward. Come up onto your knees. From your knees, weights at heart center. Sink back. Lift up. Sink back. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Through center. One more time. Right, back, left, back, right, back, left, back, right, back, left, center. Sink your hips down, shift yourself off to one side, send your legs out in front of you, plant your weights down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a couple deep breaths here, starting our cool down. You did it, you made it through the tough stuff. Now let's stretch it out, reconnect to our breath. Body comes through center, tuck that right foot in. Let the right knee come out wide. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up. We're going to plant the right hand down behind us. Press your hips up to the ceiling and reach your left hand back. Coming into our stargazer, arching through that spine. Let the hips come down. Body comes back through heart center. Maybe you come forward over that left leg. Body comes through center. Take the right foot to the outside edge of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, let's twist to the right. You can use that left elbow to guide the right leg across the front line of the body. Take a couple deep breaths here. Send the breath into the belly. As you exhale, draw that right shoulder back. Come through center. Take the right foot. Send it straight out. Tuck the left foot in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Take a couple breaths here, breathing into this stretch. Coming in for our stargazer. Inhale, arms up. Plant the left hand down. Press into the mat. Press the hips up. Reach that right hand back. Maybe you drop your gaze toward the space behind you, opening up through the whole front line. Sink the hips down, round the body back over that right leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take the left foot to the outside edge of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist to the left. You can use your right elbow to guide that knee across the front line as you draw the left shoulder back. Gaze behind you. Come back through center. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Get nice and tall on an inhale. And exhale, hinge forward. You can walk your hands out in front of you, stretching and lengthening out through the hips. Walk your hands back towards your body. Guide your knees back together as we come down onto our backs, keeping your feet planted on the floor. Heel toe your feet out toward the edges of your mat. Cactus out your arms, letting the shoulder blades fall, and drop both knees over to the right. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, see if you can press that left knee a little bit more into the mat, creating more space, more length. Inhale. Exhale, see if there's any more release. Bring the legs through center. Inhale. Exhale, drop both knees over to the left. Press that right knee down. Big breath in. Press it down on the exhale. And again, big breath in. Press it down on the exhale. Bring your knees back through center. Heel toe your feet back to center. And let's shift the knees from side to side, giving the low back a gentle massage. Draw the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees, gently rock from side to side, a little bit more massage through the low back. Hands come down by your side, palms facing down. Lift those legs straight up to the ceiling in waterfall. Letting your back stay connected to the floor. Take a moment, roll out the ankles, point and flex your feet. Zip your legs up tight and slow and controlled. Lower the heels down for 5, 4, 3. You can hover on 2, press those heels forward, keeping the legs zipped up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the feet go. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. And a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Letting yourself fully sink into the floor. Taking the next 2 minutes in stillness. Allowing your body to rest and absorb all of the nutrients from your practice. As we come out of today's practice, let's connect to our affirmation for the day. I am motivated by my journey and trust my abilities. I am motivated by my journey and trust my abilities. Take a deep breath in, embodying that affirmation. And exhale. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of your legs as you rock yourself up into an easy seat, ending our practice the way that we began. Let's take a moment, pressing the palms together and tucking the chin to the chest. This is the most physical practice we do here at Yogi Institute. If today felt challenging, know that it's not that it gets easier. It's that you get stronger with your consistency. So as you show up, as you move through the next 30 days, as you create 30 minutes for yourself for 30 days, this practice will continue to evolve within you, build your strength, build your coordination, build your stamina. Trust the journey. One more time with today's affirmation. I am motivated by my journey and trust my abilities. We definitely need to trust our ability in our strength practice. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being on this 30-day journey with me. I appreciate you. I honor you. I see you. I would love to hear from you. The light, the love, the wisdom, the strength in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom, the strength in you. Namaste. Stay committed, stay motivated. If you loved this class, if this is something that you want to work on, know that you can do this class instead of any of the other classes. Just save it, favorite it, do what you need to do in order to remember and easily access this class. I look forward to sharing the next 25 days with you as we continue down this 30-day challenge. Until we meet again, may your light be your guide. And I will see you tomorrow for our yin practice where we slow it down and we sink into stillness. I'll see you then.